Hey guys, welcome to another video. This is gonna be a fun one because I've been putting so many serious videos out there. I just wanted you guys to know me better and interact with me better. So I do these every once in a month or so. So last time I did one of these videos, I got a lot of questions, and this time we've got such an overwhelming response. There's just too many questions to answer. I'm gonna start right in, okay, and I'm just gonna put the questions right here so that you can see them. And alright, let's begin. Let's not waste any time. There's a lot of things to cover. Okay, so first thing that I can see is Steven Fraser has asked your favorite band and its favorite member. So I'm not really into, like favorite bands, or like even if I am, these things keep changing. So I wouldn't say I have a favorite over here. Okay, I'll just skip that one, sorry. Okay, any book that inspired you the most? This is Anil asking this question. I believe that the one book that comes to my mind, and literally there's no other book that can do this, is Rich Dad Poor Dad. I think you should definitely read it. It's like so many value bombs, like secrets which you would think do not exist out there, do in that book. So definitely go out and check it. Okay, the next question by Sai Divya. She asks, how are you so determined and focused on the routine work? Okay, so Divya over here, I don't think I'm like, someone who's super focused. I know that people who are doing a lot more than I do, like every single day. But for me, what I think is that if I'm doing something that I'm interested in, and this is what I used to do, like back when I was in college itself as well. My laptop used to be on overnight, okay. I would wake up, go to my desk from my bed, and I would start working right that moment, okay. Like that's what I was interested in. I would keep working till the night mostly. So, and back in college we all used to work on the stuff that interested us the most. Hey, maybe we're doing some project, maybe we're doing some, we're in some group and we're doing some group project, right? So these are the sort of things that I used to do, and these kind of interested me a lot. And yeah, I just tried starting some startups in college, and this is what interests me. So this is what I'm doing. I'm happy doing it. Probably that's why you see that I continue doing it with that much dedication and love for it. Okay, all right. Imama over here asks, what's your job and what are your goals? So my full-time job is, partially this YouTube channel is a part of my job. The next thing is my work at YM That's primarily what I spend most of my time on. So helping students get to their favorite universities anywhere in the world. That's what I do full-time. This is what I do. Okay. It's Chirag Arora asks, what all PS4 multiplayer games do you play? Bro, I stopped using the PlayStation long ago. So I moved back to my home, right? Over here in my room, I don't really have a TV, and I don't have an inclination to get it because I guess previously I just thought, hey, I don't want to play games on the PlayStation until I actually achieve something or build something. I guess I can start playing now, but I'm not sure if, I don't really have a TV right now, or maybe even if I did, I wouldn't be interested in it. My work interests me a lot more, I guess. That just, I don't know, weird things happen with me. I'm weird. Okay, Aditya asks, what do you do in free time for relaxation? So I don't really have a lot of free time. Very few times I will find that, I have nothing to do. This is like once a week I would get 1 or 2 hours. So I would probably just text some people, and usually if I get some free time every single day, I go to the gym. That's all I do. I love it. Okay, so Rahul over here asks, would you recommend joining USC considering the batch side? Absolutely. So my inclination for leaving the program was because the program did not suit me so much. The batch size was part of the problem, but it was not the problem. So if because USC has a great reputation, it's in the end it's your decision. If you're okay with studying in a group which is pretty large, you can say about 100 students, more than that, then yeah, it's give or take, it's a good university, it's a good place to be, I would say. Okay, okay. Abhay over here asks, how to stay consistent on GI preparation when started? So the best way to stay consistent is to collaborate, group with people, and start studying with them, so that you will never get bored. You can do that, by the way. Now we developed this for you, securing your privacy. No one is going to take your number, no one is going to spam you. Okay, just go on to ymgrad.com/forums and you can discuss over there, post questions over there, answer questions over there. So yeah, I think that should keep you interested. Okay, Malvika asks, not gonna ask, okay, but gonna say, bro, your posts make me do things in life and not be a sloth. Thank you so much, Malvika. I think the credit for that goes to our amazing interns who put in a lot of work and design those posts beautifully and research the content as well. It's we do have a great team over here. Okay, so the tall guy next to us, how did you manage to publish a research paper and how did you study for it? So I wouldn't say I studied for it. I just knew technologies, like any IT major would know, and I guess it was more of what I was interested in, finding out, hey, what can we do with this data, or maybe collecting some of the data from the internet and analyzing it. So it's really about not studying but doing what you like to do. And as for how we made it or built it, it's really about researching other papers and understanding, hey, this is what you have to do, or this is how the scenario goes. Okay, for publishing, you can work with us. We can even help you in building the research paper. I can help you, my team can help you if you want. You can go on to YamGrad. We have a service for the research paper drafting and publishing help. So yeah, go and check that out. Mohan Das asks, were you a nerd in school and college time? School time, no, I was very much not a nerd. No sir, no, I was not. As for the college time, I did meet some friends who were pretty good at what they studied, and yeah, I did take my studies pretty seriously. I would say I was in the top 3 in my college, in my batch, that is. Okay, but yeah, I was probably still not a nerd. I would just study in the last moment. I don't know what changed over there. I don't know what the classification of nerd is. Okay, so Sohail over here is asking about the live long ago about entrepreneurship program. Okay, so also we did not continue with that because we did not receive a very good response from some people, like the ones who were in the session. We did start a program. We were going to start a program where we would guide you in terms of how you can take up entrepreneurship as a career, how you can maybe start your own startup and go forward. And really, if you're interested in starting online businesses, so if you're still interested, hey, I would like to see some comments down below. I would like to see some people going forward with it. If you're interested in it, I would definitely wanna do more of that. Okay, all right, let's take a look at the next. Charitha over here asks, a day in your life and work-life balance. So I'm just gonna go over it within 20 seconds, like my normal day in my life before the quarantine. So I would wake up around 7:30 or 8 a.m, go to the office that starts at 9. Then we would the team would basically go out for lunch, like we would all go together. We'd come back 6 p.m, we get off the work, okay, and I go back home. I go to the gym. I come back around 8:30 to 9 p.m, have my dinner, read some books, make a video, and then I go to sleep. That's it. That's all I do. Okay. Juhi says, how do you deal with stress and stay positive all the time? I guess I try, like, it's always in the back of my mind if I'm stressed about something, but I try to focus on my work because I know that my work cannot stop, and maybe within one day or so I get over things like really quickly. I just start working. That's how it goes with me. Okay, so Shwetamch here asks, how is your lockdown routine? It's very crappy. So right now it's around midnight. I'll wake up around 5 in the morning, 5:30 if possible, and I'll go on to work out in the nearest park around me, and then I'll just come back and work through the night. That's it. That's really my whole schedule. Okay. Yash Raj asks, what are your long-term plans? You mentioned one video about enrolling in a program in future. Yes, I will be doing that. So I'll be telling you more about my plans in detail. It's kind of a shady area. It depends on a lot of things right now, but as soon as things are clear, you guys will be the first to know, I promise you. Okay. All right. Khushi is asking, your girlfriend. Hey, I already mentioned this in the last Q&A. I am very much single. I'm not, I guess I'm not someone who has a lot of time, and that doesn't sit right with being in a relationship, or basically you've got to commit some time. And even if I'm committing like 10 minutes, 20 minutes a day, it's that consistency, it's not something that I want in my life right now, I guess. So yeah, I guess I'm single because of that. Again, because she asks, your first CS project. So you can check out all of my very first projects that I did on my GitHub page. The link is in the description. You can also check them on my GitHub website, that is mitrayash.github.io. If you guys are from CS, you would know. So you go on over there, you can see all of my latest projects on GitHub. Well, latest from the college time at least. Okay. Miss Marvel here asks, why did you drop out? Is it worth all the effort? So I dropped out because the program did not sit right with me. As I said, I was not really interested in CS so much at that point of time. That's what I figured out. And I was more interested in entrepreneurship, in learning about how to, manage and how to build your business. So yeah, that's why I dropped out. Is it worth it? For me, I mean, it depends from case to case. For me, it's definitely been worth it. I would do it more than twice if I had to. I would do it again. I would do it all over again. It's been very much worth it for me. Okay. So apart from that, let's see other questions. Again, Max Brook asks, girlfriend kitni hai? He's asking how many girlfriends do I have. I said 0, no girlfriends. Okay. Well, apart from that, you have how many practice tests you gave. I mean, overall for GRE, Saurabh asks. So Saurabh, you can actually go on and check our blog on the best mock test. You will see my exact mock test, the dates that I took them on, the exact scores that I got. So you can see all of that. I took about 20 tests, I believe, but on an average, you should at least take about 10, I would say. Okay. Other questions. Over here, I am PP Boy asks, make video on Germany's full application procedure for masters. Definitely will. I'm trying to cover Canada first because I've been covering US. Now I'm gonna cover Canada, then Germany. Promise you, definitely going on for it. Okay. All right. What are some of the other questions? So I can see a lot of these. Okay, I like this question. SV Hemant asks, what inspired you to make such a platform? YamGrad.com. So hey, you know what, I was actually already doing this before we even had the website, before we even had any of this, right? So I was already working with people, I was already helping them get to their university. So I just thought that hey, there's a need for this platform, and I already have the audience, I already have you guys, and to be very honest, you guys inspired me. In a video I just randomly said once, that hey, we might make a platform where you guys can connect with each other and do all of this and that, and then some of you guys reached back to me, hey, we would really like to see that platform. And I saw the demand. That's why we put in so much time in it. We still develop it every single day. Like, the developers sit down, I sit down at times, we work on building it more and more. The phone application for iOS and Android will also be rolling out soon, so stay tuned for that. Okay. All right. I think apart from that, Upbeat Jess 10 asks, fitness secret. Well, the fitness secret, there is no secret really. You just gotta be consistent. I remember when I used to be very, very lean about 3-4 years back when I was in college, when I started college, maybe in the second year. Since then, I've just been continuously gymming for about 1.5 hours per day, and trust me, you will start to see the difference. If possible, try to get someone to work with you, like a gym buddy, and that will motivate you even further. Okay. All right. Sabyasachi asks, who is your inspiration? I'm not sure. I think that's a very deep question. I should probably think about it before I answer it, so I'm not going to be able to answer it this video. Sorry about that. Maybe next time I'll think about it and then tell you about it. Okay. So, all right. Tapasya asks, plan of action for people going for masters to be in top 85,000 for the H1B, please. Well, I would say try to network the most. Try to be the most consistent in building your network, trying to engage with other people, and then get an internship, stick with the company, make sure that they can offer you an H1B. If not, try to aim for the higher companies, the top companies. Only they can pay the salaries, which I believe will be so competitive that you will 100% assured be within those 85,000. Okay. All right. What else do we have? We have Abbasi twins. They're saying, just a question. Just want to say, what you do is incredible. The world needs more people like you. Thank you so much. That means the world to me, Abbasi twins. Thank you. All right. So apart from that, a couple of people asking about books. Guys, try to read Rich Dad Poor Dad. Just start with that if you haven't. Okay, there's other books. I will probably make a new video on it, but hey, try to read these. I think they will really help. Okay, there's a lot of questions, guys. I might not be able to cover all of them. I'm sorry if I don't. So the people who have posted them very, very first, I'm just trying to cover theirs first. Okay. All right. We have other questions about GPA. All right. Okay. For how many hours do you gym? Ganesh asks. I gym for about 1 to 1.5 hours, not more than that. Okay. Okay, there's some other questions about the universities. So if you, Shashi asks, which college is best? University of Michigan, Flint, Cleveland State, Northwest Missouri, Auburn. So Shashi, if you want me to evaluate, which university would be the best for you, you should probably go on for either the profile evaluation university shortlisting service, where I'll sit down with my team, I'll check your profile, and I'll recommend the best university. Okay, or you can go for the university shortlisting service if you already have the admits. In that case, I will see the universities, their location, the other constraints that we have, and I'll recommend those based on your requirements and what you want to be in the future, what your priorities are. Okay, all right. Apart from that, Karma XP7 asks your long-term goal and purpose in this life. So my long-term goal is just to sort of keep on building and growing new ventures. That's what I enjoy, and I want to be able to do this in the future as well. So if I'm able to just do this and put food on my table for me, for my kids, for my family, I think I would be probably the happiest person for in my world, at least I would be, right? Okay. Okay, there are some other questions. Let's see. Kalyani asks your net worth. I don't think my net worth is really important over here. See, the net worth of a person is probably important once they reach to that level, which is so good, which I definitely have not reached right now. But the net worth is definitely more important if, I think, streams of income are more important. So, the more streams you have, the more money that's coming in. That's something that no one can take away from you, right? So that's more important in my opinion. Focus on that. Okay. All right. See guys, there's a couple more questions, about 10-15 more. So I'm not going to be able to cover that. I'm so sorry. But the thing is that, I just don't want to extend this video so much that you guys get bored and there's no more sessions then. Let me know if you enjoyed this session. I will definitely want to make more of these. You want to connect me and you want to ask me questions for the next time, easy, just follow me on Instagram, and the next thing you will see is that sometimes I'll put a story over there that, hey, I'm gonna be doing one more Q&A video. You guys can ask your questions and I'll be happy to answer those. As for the YouTube channel, if you love the content that I've been putting on, you have some suggestions, more than happy to take them. Comment down below, subscribe to the channel, I'll be very happy if you do that. And thank you for sticking with me tonight. Thank you so much. Whenever you're watching this, by the way, I will see you in the next one.